When creating a gold baseline operating system template for cloning, care must be taken to ensure downstream deployed systems are properly configured. Cloned systems should not be bit-for-bit duplicates of the template, as this can compromise security and lead to configuration issues later. The template serves as a customized foundational framework from which cloned systems are built. Fortunately, both Windows and Linux provide supported native methods to ensure that cloned systems are unique from their source templates. For standalone Windows systems not joined to Active Directory, the unique key identifier is the MachineGUID property stored in the registry under the cryptography key. Open a terminal and use the get-item commandlet to query the registry. The MachineGUID property shows the operating system's globally unique ID. On standalone Linux systems, uniqueness is determined by the SSH host keys. Open a terminal and navigate to /etc/ssh. View any of the files that start with ssh_host. It is important to note that the system's UUID is unique to the underlying hardware or virtual machine and not to the operating system. While still in Linux, use either DMID code or LSHW. In Windows, use the get-cmi instance commandlet querying the Win32_computer system product class. The UUID remains constant even if the OS is reinstalled or changed. For Active Directory domain-joined systems, two properties define uniqueness: the object GUID and SID. At a privileged administrative workstation with RSAT installed, use the get-adcomputer commandlet. All domain objects, including Windows and Linux domain-joined computers, have unique object GUID and SID values. The tried and true Microsoft-supported method to ensure uniqueness is to use the built-in Sysprep utility. Open an administrative terminal and navigate to C://Windows/System32/Sysprep and type dir. There will be 2 or 3 folders. The Action Files folder contains 4 XML files that define Sysprep behavior. Depending on the system state, there may also be a Panther folder containing logs. Run sysprep.exe. Check the Generalized checkbox, and if prepping a system as a template, select Shutdown. Alternatively, you can pass the arguments to the command and bypass the GUI. If you see an error dialog box, open the Panther/setuperror.log to see what blocks Sysprep. In this case, it is because the C volume is BitLocker enabled. Use the disable-BitLocker commandlet to disable. Check the decryption status with the get-BitLocker volume commandlet. Once the encryption percentage reaches 0 and the volume status reflects fully decrypted, run Sysprep again. Capture your prepared system using DISM or clone your VM using your hypervisor's recommended methods. When the new clone systems boot, they'll enter the OOBE phase and regenerate unique system values. In a later video, I'll cover using Windows ADK, Windows System Image Manager, to bypass OOBE. When OOBE completes, open an administrative terminal. Check to verify that the MachineGUID property differs from the source template system. Rename the computer using the rename-computer commandlet. In Linux, the process is just as simple. In a terminal, at the /etc/ssh folder, delete all the existing SSH keys. If prepping the system as a template, power off the system. Capture your prepared system using Clonezilla or clone your VM using the hypervisor's recommended methods. After deploying new duplicate systems, open a terminal and list the contents of /etc/ssh. If the system did not automatically regenerate the ssh_host key files, type sudo ssh-keygen -A. List the contents of the folder to see the new keys. Rename the computer using the hostname control command and reboot. When a gold image template is properly prepared, you can be confident that deployed clones will operate predictably, reliably, and securely. I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something new, and found it useful. If you have any feedback, corrections, or suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on to others. And I thank you for watching.